All right. Good morning, everybody. Fresh day, and yeah, man, let's get right to it. So far we gotten to the point where we actually have something that's functional, that's working, and the goal of today is to make it look better. I mean, it's not enough that something is functional; it's got to look good. There's some base expectation for how something should look, and currently it just looks like complete crap. I mean, have you seen it? Have you seen it? Should I show it to you? All right, let me show it to you. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Let's fire up the local host. All right, let's get the full screen going. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. Port 3000 is in use. Are you kidding me? Oh, am I running something else? That's weird. Do I have it running here? Yeah, it's already running. So I just got to run it here to take a look at what's actually going on. So let's have a look. Okay. Uh, okay. Let's run it again. What? All right. Let's do a refresh. I mean, that's the thing, right? We're gonna take a look at right. Where are we? On SRT. Let's find some SRT files we can drop. Why is this taking so long? It's weird. I mean, it is pretty weird. Like, why so long, right? Okay, there we go. So this is the basic thing that we had. You drop your SRT file. We ask you which language you want to translate it to, and then uh, that's it. You hit translate. You're shown this, which I mean, are you kidding me? Oh wait, I just realized the screen wasn't updating properly. I think there's something going on here. Let's do a display cap. All right. Okay. All right. Now it's okay. Now it's okay. So I'll just refresh here. You drop your SRT file. You pick the language. Say Dutch. You hit translate, and then you're shown this. Which I mean, come on, like this. This is an embarrassment. This is supposed to be a button right here. You couldn't even tell. Everything just looks exactly the same. It's ridiculous. Anyway, so you're shown this, and then um, you click pay. You're redirected to Stripe. You come back, and you're shown, basically a list of the the translated segments as they're being translated, and then ultimately when they're done, you get your download. End of story. All right, it's a nice little flow, but there's a lot we can do to improve on this. This design is nice, but I feel like it's not serious. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't feel serious to me. It feels like there's quite a bit that we can do to improve it. Um, so what am I gonna do? Let's see. I'm gonna open up Figma and see if we can put together like a quick. Let's see if we can put together a quick design for something that we can do. All right. Okay. All right. So this is what we got. This is what we got so far. Um, so this is the original one and shows translating and basically showing you all of this. And this is one that I think I'd started on a while ago, but never actually did. Come to think of it, I actually like how that's coming together. That futuristic look, this kind of in the middle. I don't know about this grid thing. I mean, it's all the vibe now. This feels like it's completely out of place, right? Um, that looks way too serious compared to like this stuff over here. I think what it needs is maybe like an inner shadow, yeah, a bit of an inner shadow, and then like yeah, the color's got to be different. I mean, this is giving me like a green vibe, so you probably want something like that. Um, Something like that. And then obviously the stroke's got to be maybe like way thicker, something like that. I don't know. The inner shadow isn't really working. Yeah, I mean it's 100%, right? Obviously that's not gonna work. Maybe something like that. Yeah, 30, something like that. Stroke needs work, man. I don't like the stroke. Uh, let's say, I mean, you can do four, but you still also need to fix the dash. So make this like eight, and then the dash itself would also have to be eight. Yeah, something like that. A text? No, that's not working. That's not working. I feel like, maybe you can compress it a little bit so it becomes uh, more cohesive. You know what I'm saying? This could be like the inside of this could be a little bit, or, just get rid of the fill entirely. Yeah, something like that. The masked grid and the glow. I don't know. The glow maybe can move back along with the masked grid. Yeah, maybe move that up a little bit. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. I'm not feeling I'm not feeling that. Yeah, I'm not feeling that dashed border here. There's something off about it. Anyway, so yeah, this looks decent. I guess like in terms of the text, this feels a bit brownish to me. So if you're gonna make it dark, that's fine. But I would do like we do have. I mean, we gotta have like the personal colors, gray 1 to 6. I think I have the. I don't have it here. Yeah, probably want to load this up from somewhere. I thought I had a plugin which adds Tailwind saved plugins. There's like a Tailwind. Um, no, I'm not seeing it here. There's like a Tailwind. I mean, search for Tailwind colors, something like that. Tailwind color generator. Yeah, okay. Tailwind color generator. Okay, so we give it a color. Uh, in this case, the color is going to be this thing. Okay, green. But I don't understand. What is this? Tailwind color generator, green 100. I don't understand it. Tailwind color generator, base name. Okay, I don't understand this. Not sure how this is supposed to work. I think there's a different Tailwind. Yeah, nice. We can use that. We'll use the latest one. Call it Tailwind. There you go. All right, cool. So now we can go to any of these and change the colors to, uh, let's say, the gray vibes they have. There's zinc, there's gray, and neutral and stone. Maybe neutral. Yeah, probably neutral. Neutral 500. And then for the button, we can make the button more of a primary color. So for the button itself, we're going to use, I think D9 is the background, right? Yeah. So this would be neutral, like, no, it's not going to be neutral. It's going to be green or emerald. I think there is an emerald. Yeah. And this would be, yeah, I'm not sure about the emerald. Probably not emerald. Maybe green. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So we can go back to locking these two. I think this is okay. We probably want to add, so we talked about landing page. So maybe we want to add um, a section here at the bottom. So this is not how I usually do this. The way I would typically do it is I would use something like um, balsamic or maybe even like, TL draw, right? Something simple that I can just use to, create a simple design. So I would draw the page itself. I would have our heading over here, which is, translate any SRT to any language. Maybe have a subheading down here at the bottom. Um, Costs just $1 an hour, or supports two. I don't think it's 200 plus languages. Instant translation using GPT-4. Okay. Yeah, something like that. Um, Instant translation supports 50 plus languages. You would have your drag and drop piece here at the bottom, um, and then it would say something like, drop any SRT file, or you could have like a click here to upload, right? Browse, right? Browse. Yeah, something like that. So it lets you sort of dive straight into the main CTA here, which is getting the dropping the file and getting it translated. And then we're also going to have down here at the bottom we'll have our features. And I think I had this in my notes earlier. Where is it? Yeah, so I mentioned some of these here, like translate to any language, blah blah blah. I have it here too. Features batch translations, job history, editing output, other formats. I mean, these are all things we'll do later. It's not going to happen from day one. Um, so I think all we need to do is highlight the features that we have here. Um, so from to any language, it's instant, uses GPT-4 with human level accuracy. Okay, cool. So let's go back to here and then, sorry, not there. So here we'll have sort of the features section where we like highlight a bunch of features. We'll have a line two. Okay, all right. Your features section here, you'll have the languages that are the list of languages that are supported. You'll have some sort of image that represents that. Again, we'll have like a title over here at the top from any language to any language. Okay, that's a bit too big, so maybe like this, or supports 100 plus. Okay, so that's the first feature. You can, so, SRT AI supports translation. While most tools can only translate from English, SRT AI allows you to translate from into over 100 plus languages, including, like put some really generic ones like or esoteric ones like Swahili or whatever, to really drive the point home, which is, we support like pretty much any language. Um, all right, cool. So that's the first one. And the next one, kind of similar, right? The approach that we're using here is pretty straightforward. You would just drag that over to the other side. All right. The next feature we're going to highlight is what? Human level accuracy, unrivaled human level accuracy at a fraction of the cost. And the way we accomplish this, we use GPT-4. We use the latest AI models, GPT-4 and beyond, to achieve better than human level accuracy instantly. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so better than human level accuracy. And the last thing we want to highlight, probably, say something to the effect of um, fraction of the cost, something like that. I think maybe mention something about cost. Let's go back to the notes here, just make sure. Oh, why is it not sharing? Was it sharing my screen? Yeah, it was. Okay. All right, so let's go back to the notes here. Instant GPT-4, human level accuracy. Was there anything else I wanted to feature here. I think that's it. We'd have to mention pricing somewhere, of course. Um, hmm, yeah, gotta mention pricing. Unbeatable price. We charge just $1 an hour. Unbeatable price. Okay, great. All right, so that's our pricing. Maybe just include it in the heading as well. Yeah, cool. All right. I think this is a super simple landing page. I don't think there's any more that we would need to do. So we could just go ahead and sort of code this up. Before that, of course, so the approach that I would normally take is I would just create like a simple wireframe like this. From this, I would get some ideas for like how to make the design. And this seems pretty, I think this is okay, you know? It's not fantastic, but does it need to be? Probably not. We're not creating something earth-shattering here, right? Just making a simple tool, and yeah, it's okay if it looks plain and simple. It's all right. So let's see. So features at the bottom, we're gonna use from any language to any language. Yeah, I mean the tricky part is coming up with the illustrations that we're going to put over here. But as you'll see in a minute, we're going to we're going to use Midjourney for some help with generating those illustrations. And with any luck, we'll be able to get like pretty decent illustration to include in here. Cool. So from any language to any language. Now we just gotta. So are you using enter? Yeah. Okay. So enter. That's probably like the first translate from to 50 plus languages. That's probably the biggest question that they have coming into this. Like, oh, is this going to work with whatever language they're planning to use this with? So that's a big question. We can address that right at the gate um, with something like this. And it does feel, doesn't look right. Nope, doesn't look right. Maybe bold. I don't like that it's sans serif. I feel like a serif font would work better. Yeah, I feel like the vibe just doesn't work with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get like a serify vibe, and yeah, that's what I want. Like a nice Montserrat. Montserrat is delicious. Montserrat. Oh, is that it? That's not serif. Google Fonts. All right, all right, all right. Let's see if we can find. What are we looking for? Sarah. Merriweather. That's the one I was thinking of. Merriweather, or even Laura. Merriweather or Laura. Those are, yeah. All right. I feel like that's working better. I feel like this is definitely working better. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, I feel it. Cool. We can even bump up the size now. Um, maybe it's a bit like the spacing's a bit too tight. I don't know. I mean, it's supposed to be tight for headers, right? That's how it usually is. Black. I like it, man. It's bold. It's bold. Definitely getting that bold vibe. Oh, that looks delicious. That looks delicious. I feel it. I feel it. I'm vibing with that. All right, and then we're going to come back here and we're going to use Merriweather once more. I don't know, like from to, it seems complicated. From any language to any language. Yeah, okay. That's it. That's it right there. And then for the color, of course, we're going to use, like we said earlier, I think it was neutral. Uh, Neutral with like a dark color, maybe 800. And then below that, what's going to work with, what's a nice pairing with, what is this? Merriweather. I mean, it's gotta suggest like nice pairings. I want something that's, so for a smaller text, so where is it? What's the pairing? Similar fonts, closest match, suggested font pairing, FF Mark? What on earth is FF Mark? Uh, Merriweather on its own. Oh, okay. Feature for the headings. Yeah, I guess. Railway. Also for the headings. So they use it as a body font, huh? Not often as a title font. Huh. Anyway, I guess that means you can do whatever you like. You could probably use Merriweather for the body font as well. I don't think it's going to matter. Catamaran and Merriweather stands. Okay. All right. So we just take this, bring it back here. Let's see what it will look like regular. So for body font, obviously you need to space it out a little bit more. Um, cool, cool, cool. All right. I actually dig it, you know. I'm not feeling bad about I'm not feeling bad at all about the the font choice. I think it works. Cool. So from to any language. I feel like maybe you want to have. All right. Okay. Yeah, we can keep it this way. But the next one, maybe group this and switch them. Do the old switcheroo. All right. Oh, looks like the globe moved somehow along with the mast grid. Supposed to be aligned with the top. For some reason, it had moved. Okay, we can just move those back to the very top. Cool. And then at the bottom, we would just put this back. Okay, so now we just quickly add up the other copy. All right, beautiful, beautiful. I'm jiving with this. I'm vibing with this. I'm jiving with it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I think this is good. I think this is a fantastic start. So really the only sort of decision left is what we're going to do about um, about the images right here. So assuming font placement is okay, um, assuming that the combination here, like maybe, wait a sec, wait a sec. Last grid and these flew out? No, man. Let's move these at the bottom. There we go. All right. So this text over here, the button, yeah, I think we can probably change all text to Merriweather. It's okay. I mean, it's working. It's working. It looks good. Looks good. I don't think we need to change anything about it. Um, maybe add some highlights. Yeah, the images are definitely the sort of um, unknown here. So for that, like I said earlier, we're gonna rely on Midjourney here. Don't judge me, by the way, with these cartoon characters. I mean, just trying to explore you. I'm trying to figure out like how you can use Midjourney. So hold the judgment. Hold the judgment. Okay. All right. So how far are we into this stream anyway? Yeah, I kind of lost track here. Let's take a look. We're half an hour in. Half an hour. Not bad. Not bad. Um, we're probably going to spend another 15 minutes, just get the design finalized. And then what we'll do is spend the rest of the time actually implementing it. And that'll probably take, I don't know, an hour, maybe longer. I don't know. We'll see. I try not to estimate. I mean, these are really up in the air at this point. But I don't think this is everything because we kind of forgot the second part of this, the part where, we actually perform the translation. So once you come back from the payment screen from Stripe, you'll be faced with um, the second part of this. And here, I think you would. So basically, what you'd want to see is like this massive. Um, let's make this 50%. I'm just making it 100. This massive progress bar. Okay, just align that. And this is probably gonna. I don't know how you design these progress bars. I mean, there's a science to it, and you can get like super fancy with it. But I'm just gonna go with the green color that we've already started using, and I'm gonna assume for was my why is it saying AirPods Pro connected? Was it not connected this entire time? That would be a shame. Okay, so this would be like a lighter, still too green, maybe a 50. Yeah, and then this back here, maybe also going to be a green, but like super dark. No, just looks awful. I don't know. Maybe white? What color would it have to be? I have no idea. I think this would be like a brighter color, and then that would be more like a gray or something. Maybe a gray. The neutral, right? We're using neutral here. It's too big though. That's what's going on. Like I would just get rid of it. And if you were to like maybe just add a stroke to this, that's it. It doesn't need to be like this crazy. Even if you're gonna use green, like say green 200, all right. I mean that looks decent. You could probably add like a an inner shadow, a slight inner shadow though. This looks awful. But maybe I don't like the color in the background. I don't think it's working. Yeah, let's drop the color in the background. Like the background color, it's gotta be white. And then this, you gotta go bigger. It's not gonna be inside, it's gonna be outside. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. It's looking better. I feel like it's definitely looking better. I don't like the green. It's not working. Maybe we need to have instead of a fixed color, it would have to be like a gradient and something like that. Um, where are the colors? How do you? Is it local colors? Yeah, I mean this. Where's the green? This, I think. I think it's the opposite. Like the darker color should be at the bottom. Something like that. I don't know. I could spend the whole day just trying to optimize like this progress bar, but we're gonna use something that already exists, so it doesn't look like crap. But anyway, and then you're gonna show. So at the very bottom, you are still going to show the list of translations. I don't know that it needs to be a super long list or that you even need to see the entire list. I think basically what you want to have is like a list maybe with, uh, pa, pa, pa. I mean, you can write down here, file will auto download, translated file will automatically download when complete. I think maybe like drop the masked grid and glow. I'm really not feeling it. Yeah, yeah, that actually looks better. Cool. So you can show this, and then here, I mean, there's probably several ways you can do this. you could either do like a rounded edge. I'm feeling more like, well, let's, before deciding on that, let's just, uh, to make this like E or something, and show the text here. So you're going to have the translated text. And maybe we could include the timestamp as well. I don't think it matters. When you're reviewing it visually, I don't think it matters that you can see the timestamp. Uh, Instead, we show the original and translated. Yeah, maybe that would be better. Or just show the translated portion. Right. I mean, basically, what you would do, you could make this span the entire page, and you could add, um, you could add like these masks at the top. There's a way to set up this mask so that it's partially transparent. Yeah, I think you would just do it this way. Let's use local colors. I mean, at least show me the color. It's like, God, why is it so hard? I can't even see the names of the colors. This is ridiculous. Why do they make it so hard to pick? You can just tell by looking at the color. That's so annoying. I can't even tell what the color is. Oh man. Okay. All right. So maybe something like that. And then here it would be the other color, but you would set the transparency to 0%. And so that way, as you kind of have these translations moving up, they become partially hidden until they eventually disappear. So that's a row. Obviously, I mean, it'd be same for all of these, but we could just copy the rows all the way down, and yeah, we'd copy this one too, and you would flip that horizontally, vertically, right? Yeah, something like that, and then it keeps scrolling down or up. I guess it's up to you, and yeah, you just see translating, and then yeah, it'll show you the completed thing. Maybe even have rows. I don't know, something like that. Cool. So I feel good about this. The design is not the best in the world, but I think it's okay. Maybe you could have. Okay. Hmm. You probably want it to be a bit thicker. Yeah, a bit thicker and slightly lighter. All right, cool. Yeah, this works. So we're going from that to this. All right. I love it. Um, Images, right? Let's generate the images. So from any language to any language, you probably want a simple illustration. Um, simple. I think I had a bunch of these in the past. Simple illustration. Um, I think style of Paul Rand, something like that. Something like that. I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm sort of winging this here. What? Okay, yeah, it's working. Cool. And in the same time, generate website illustrations mid journey. If there are any tips out there for how we can go about doing this, how to create vector illustrations using mid journey. And you probably want to do, you want to see like in terms of time, you probably want the latest is like the past year. Otherwise, you're just wasting your time. Let's try AI. Yeah, okay. Actorizer AI. Nice. Ooh, wow. Okay, I didn't know you could do this. Subject and style of animal illustrations, location, full body, text space. Oh, okay. Mm. Ooh, okay. Can't wait. Let's see. I yes, definitely not what we're looking for. Maybe for an icon that would be interesting, but not gonna be interesting for you know this illustration over here. So from any language to any language. What's that even gonna look like, right? I'm just gonna move this to a separate window so that we have space. All right, cool, cool, cool. All right, that's the app. That's TL Draw. Okay, cool. Um, oh, really? I didn't know you could do that. Like a whole website? Interesting. Wow. Okay. That's surprising. Surprisingly good. Should try that before making the design. I probably will. Anyway, let's not get distracted here. I'm going to try the same. Yeah, I'll try the same thing here. How do you? Let's see. Oops. So I think we had women listening to music and study. Oh, yeah. Let's see if that works. Yeah. I'm trying to think of like what image you could use to describe this, like to fit this particular box from any language to any language. I mean, it's a tricky one. The image could be two people from different cultures, maybe. Yeah, two people from different cultures, or a book. a book in different languages, something like that. I don't know. Okay. Open book. Yeah, and then maybe you can add. Yeah, that's good work. Like, and then you can add the text itself onto the book, and so that way, look like you're using different languages, which you are, right? That could probably work better than human level accuracy. So for this, we'll just use the cliche, oh, OpenAI, whatever, unbeatable price. Honestly, all of these kind of make it hard for you to find an illustration that works. Unbeatable price. Like, what on earth are you going to put? What image are you going to put over there? Hmm, I don't know. Doesn't work. Like this. Okay, I mean it's fine, but like top view better than human level accuracy. Yeah, that's the cliche way of illustrating accuracy. A dart on the board. Um, that seems super detailed. I mean, I like it, but it's super detailed. Wooden table, stylized. I think they said stylized was 100 by default. So let's tone down the styles. I mean, you don't want to make a statement about like old books. You're just trying to illustrate that, it's a book. That's it. Something like this, I think would work. Like these are okay. They're decent. Yeah. Oops. I just pasted the message itself. Unbelievable. All right. Way better than Google Translate. Cool. Much better. The wooden board is a bit too, like, why is it an old book? why it's an old book. Open book, open like textbook, open lined notebook, style of animated illustrations on a large wooden table, top view. Text-based? Well, what does text-based do? I don't know if that's necessary. Yeah, I mean, getting that first one is usually the most time consuming, and then the rest of them should be pretty straightforward. Plus, I think after a while, you just lower and lower your standards until eventually you're happy with whatever you get. That's probably what's going on here. Nice. This is perfect. I mean, it really is. It really is good. You could take that third one. Yeah, that third one I think is great. So just upscale that third one and then clear the edges. I did say white background, so maybe you need to ditch the wooden table. Yeah, yeah, ditch the wooden table. Okay. It looks old again though. That's the problem. Why did it turn old? Like this didn't look old. Now it suddenly looks old again. Better than human. Ba, ba, ba. Yeah, this. Just upscale too. That's exactly what we're after. Cool. Just copy that and then paste it here. Yeah, I think it works. Infinitely better than Google Translate. So the reason this is better, we don't translate individual, the entire dialogue, maintaining. Achieving better than human level accuracy instantly. Yeah, I mean it's a bit of a mouthful, but yeah, I think it's probably important to provide context. I don't know how you're going to the in terms of pricing. Um, yeah, how would you illustrate pricing? Maybe like a menu. I don't know. I hope I'm not just getting stuck in this level of thinking, but just imagine like opened menu, slightly or half opened menu, top view. Yeah, something like that. And then we'll add like a $1 in the response. Infinitely better than Google Translate. How would you illustrate that? It's a tricky one. That's a really tricky one. Uh, what? Uh, Not what I was expecting. Um, but now that I think about it, maybe a plate with a fork. See what I was saying earlier about just lowering your expectations, and suddenly, it's even better. But yeah, just $1 an hour. Maybe you just show like a one. Um, Actually, a tape recorder, like old tape recorder. Uh, maybe an old tape recorder is what we're actually after. Old tape recorder. Like just imagine a tape recorder and then like a plaque in front of it, and it just says like $1 an hour. So it's basically like having someone record. You're not really recording though, right? I don't know, man. Like I thought we would get illustrations, not like photorealistic stuff like this. Yeah. Yeah, I mean these images have nothing to do with the text itself. Maybe you can get like OpenAI to help you come up with ideas for um, help me come up with illustration concepts. Clear comparison chart. It's not a bad idea. I like this. Cost comparison chart would allow you to compare the price between like a human and then Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Check out the designs here. Hmm. I like the first line. Oops, that's the door. All right, let me go get the door. I'm gonna wrap up this segment. I mean, we're over time, but really just have one image left. I'll generate that, and then I'll do another video where